Imagine a mountain, unyielding, unmoved by the winds that howl against its stone face. Storms crash upon it, seasons change around it, and yet it remains. Now ask yourself this. What if your soul could be that mountain? What if no insult, no betrayal, no ignorance, no human folly could stir even the dust of your peace? What would such a life look like, lived in perfect composure, untouched by the chaos of others? You see, anger is a tempest. It rises in seconds and wrecks the vessel that carries it. But you are meant to be the sea's depths, not its froth. Deep, still, impossible to shake. Let me show you how. In the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor yet more philosopher than king, we find the first iron key to unlock this state. When you wake up in the morning, he wrote, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Not in cynicism, in preparation. The wise man never enters a battlefield without knowing the weight of his shield. The mountain expects the storm. So must you. For we suffer not because people act wrongly, but because we expect them to act rightly. Expectation is the seedbed of fury. Uproot it. See the world as it is, not how you wish it would be. In that clarity is freedom. Ask again, why do you grow angry? Because your pride was pricked, your peace punctured, or your illusion that others owe you kindness shattered. Epictetus, born a slave and yet freer than most kings, said, it is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. There lies the golden blade of Stoicism. Cut through the illusion. No man can offend you unless you permit it. Words are sounds, actions are shadows. It is you who grants them meaning. A man curses you in the market. What is that to you? Have you become less? Have your values changed? Does your nature quake at his voice? No. Only your thoughts make it so. He is a barking dog. Would you bark back? This is the first path, to see offense not as an assault but a mirror of the offender's soul, not your own. You are not responsible for another's chaos, only for your response. Be like the flame that consumes fuel, turn slights into strength, use them, burn brighter. Still, the road to becoming unbothered is steep. There are stones carved deep by resentment, roots tangled with ego. But step by step, stone by stone, the Stoic path is clear. Remember this, your time is your temple. Would you let every barefoot passerby trample its marble floors? To be angry is to grant power to the petty, to hand over your inner dominion to fools, so guard it like a citadel. The best revenge, Marcus Aurelius taught, is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Not in silent seething, but in serene transcendence. Let him scream, let him hate, let him burn, and let you remain, untouched, whole. Now pause. If these teachings ignite a flame within, if the armor of Stoicism begins to fit you well, then forge it stronger. Subscribe, not for noise, but for more of this path, more unshakable truths forged from ancient fire. For this is no ordinary path. It is the path of the inner citadel. Where others flee the storm, you stand within it, unblinking. Still the path deepens. To never be angry, you must destroy the root, ego. Anger is the child of entitlement. We believe we deserve better. We believe others should align to our script. But the Stoic knows, no man is born to serve your peace. You are the guardian of your soul, no one else. Posidonius, the philosopher who once cured Pompey the Great of fury with the calm of reason, once stood face to face with insults. They showered him like arrows. He remained like stone kissed by rain. His secret? You insult me, he said, yet you do not know who I am. The Stoic does not take the insult personally because he knows no insult can strike the core unless he opens the gate. The words spoken to you are not you. The betrayal against you is not you. The gossip about you is not you. They are echoes, sounds bouncing off your being. Let them pass, let them fade. To engage them is to join the dance of fools. Now listen carefully. You must train. Like the warrior who practices sword strokes alone beneath the moon, you must prepare your mind before battle. Daily meditation, morning reflection, nightly examination. Ask, what did I permit to disturb me today? Why? Was it within my control? And slowly over weeks, your soul becomes tempered steel. So when the world roars, you do not. You observe and you choose. That is the Stoic power, to choose the inner over the outer. If a man spits, you decide whether you wipe it or wage war. If a friend lies, you decide whether to educate, to leave, or to endure, but never to lose yourself. Because no man is worth the price of your peace, even those closest, especially them. The Stoic loves, but is not enslaved by love. The Stoic serves but is not ruined by betrayal. The Stoic walks alone at times but is never lonely. He walks with his principles. That is enough. And should you falter, and you will, remember this: the wise man is not perfect. He is practicing. Every burst of anger is not failure, it is feedback. Learn from it. Return to center. Like a potter shaping clay, reshape your response. Smooth the cracks, harden the edges. Do not seek to be numb, seek to be aware. For Stoicism is not the absence of emotion, it is the mastery of it. You are not stone, you are fire harnessed. You are not ice, you are the ocean controlled, and in that control is liberation. Now let me offer you one last key: Memento Mori. Remember, you will die sooner than you think. And with that remembrance, ask, will this moment of anger matter then? Will the fool's words, the cruel action, the unfairness matter when the breath leaves your body? No. So why let it matter now? Be vast, be eternal. Like the stars under which Zeno once walked, pondering the meaning of virtue. Be like the chain that does not break, no matter how many links are struck. Be like the lone traveler, walking ever forward, no matter how many voices shout behind him. You are not here to win arguments. You are here to win your soul. And this battle, this quiet inner resistance to anger, is the greatest of all. Now, if this has stirred the warrior in you, if the chains of your former self begin to feel loose, do not stop here. Watch the next revelation, the next truth forged in the ancient fire of Stoicism that will shape your world in deeper, grander ways. Let the journey not end, but evolve. And if your soul has taken even one step closer to peace today, then walk with us. Like, subscribe, not for applause, but for transformation. You are not alone. You are among the few who seek to become the mountain, unmoved, unshaken.